Are you experiencing pain from your low back on one side all the way down to your buttocks area due to prolonged sitting position, and then you have difficulty performing standing activities, but you feel good when you walk? Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. Join me for a gentle SI joint dysfunction with a little bit irritation on your nerve from your lumbar spine that radiates down to your buttock area for Pilates yoga physical therapy to help stabilize your pelvis, improve the mobility, and decrease the inflammation that's irritating your nerve. So get your mat ready and join me. Okay, my friends, let's discuss a little bit anatomy about your SI joint. So the SI joint or sacroiliac joint is a joint that combines your sacrum and your iliacus. And it's part of the pelvis, and there's 3 bones on your left, 3 bones on your right, and there's also the pubic bone in the front. So usually the SI joint is the most affected because when we sit, we causes this pressure point that causes a little bit misalignment. If you've been sitting a lot, like traveling a lot recently, because of the summer, you've been driving a lot, going to different places, and any prolonged sitting position with pushing on the gas pedal, so sometimes there's rotation as well that happens to your SI joint. And it's common usually with women because women, we give birth, it expands and contracts to prepare for baby delivery. However, and with hormonal changes as well, because the SI joint is like a gomphosis joint. Gomphosis joint is like a joint that's also found in your teeth. So that's why with their teeth is movable as well. With braces, you can realign your teeth. So the SI joint is also like that. So when you're having pain on one side, usually it feels like a deep nagging pain, and it's like the teeth toothache on your buttock. And if you have an SI dysfunction, you can see one side of your pelvis is higher and one is lower. Now, when you have this misalignment, now it starts affecting your lumbar spine. So in the area where you have the lift, now you're compressing your disc. And that's when common around L5-S1 level, or sometimes L4 and L5, it irritates the nerve, not to the point of sciatica, to the point that it radiates down to your big toe. But it also could happen to only to the buttock area. So the symptoms you're having could be a little bit nerve irritation because of the imbalance on your pelvis. So no matter how much we help decrease the inflammation on your disc, it's also your SI joint. So my first recommendation is to wear an SI belt that will help hold everything together. So you can tell that you will feel good when you compress on the side of your pelvis, lying on your back, and you press it to your side, you feel like a relief. Then get an SI belt. Wear it 24 hours, 7 days a week other than showering, and that will help you connect to that area because it looks like you have an ankle sprain on your butt. Just imagine if you have an ankle sprain, you don't want to just walk around without an ankle brace. Then you won't heal. You're going to start hitting that area. You're going to keep having that ankle sprain irritated. The same thing with the SI joint. We use it in sitting. We use it in prolonged standing. Sometimes you shift your body weight to relieve the pressure on your SI joint. And now, because of that misimbalance, now you have nerve irritation. And that's why in this program, we're going to do some relief as well. There's a lot of factors to make sure what kind of irritation you have. If you bend forward and you start hurting and there's more radicular pain going down on your buttock, then stop. Bending forward is a big no-no for you. However, when you lean back and you feel the pain starts centralizing on your lumbar spine, then that's the way of healing that area on your nerve, which means centralization of pain. You have to know which part of pain you have, centralization or radiculopathy. So make sure you know how you feel. Everyone is different. Some people, when they lean back, there's more radicular pain going down. Then don't do extension. But there's a lot of you guys with SI joint, when they bend forward, they feel a pull on their butt and there's more pain. That doesn't mean no pain, no gain. It should be centralizing the pain. And you know when you centralize the pain, you feel good after the stretch. So in this program, I'm focusing on SI joint dysfunction alignment together with extension because this is more common than flexion. So let's begin the program now. We're gonna lie on your back first to realign your pelvis. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. So let's pretend this side of your pelvis is higher. So when this is higher, you need to lower that area. So with your knee slightly bent, you're gonna start lifting this left side. So you can check it out by placing your thumbs on the hip area, and you can feel that iliac crest is like a groove on the side of your pelvis. And when you connect, hey, my right is higher. When you connect all the way to your navel. So from this side, feel the alignment and then connect. And you can also see the length of your legs. It's not because your bone is longer because of the pelvis. You're gonna feel, hey, if this is elevated now, this leg looks shorter, like a half an inch for a few millimeters as well. Depends on how much you have hike with rotation. Sometimes there's rotating forward as well. So let's pretend the right side is elevated, iliac crest is elevated, and your left side is lower. So with that, with your feet aligned together and your knees slightly bent, you're gonna start lifting this up by bending your knee to 90. Place both hands in front of your thighs and you're gonna press against it. Isometrics means you're not moving. And as you press, you resist. You're gonna try to pull your knee towards your chest, but up to 90 degrees. And then you press hard as you can and hold it for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I want you to incorporate your breathing. So as you inhale, press 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We'll do this 10 times. And you're gonna feel some sensation that your pelvis is slowly lifting now. It's like an ache across your back as long as there's no pain going down your leg. And after 10 times on the left side lifting, so now your pelvis is a little bit lifted now on your left, you're gonna interlock your fingers behind your thighs on your right side this time, bend to 90 degrees as well. And this time, instead of going towards your chest, you're gonna push away from your chest against the interlocked hands as much as you can and hold it as well for 5 seconds. So this time, the right side that's elevated, we're slowly lowering it down. And you do that 10 times as well. Again, interlock and press with your breathing. And after 10 times, now we're gonna glue them together. So in order for you to glue them, you're gonna place a pillow between your knees, or you can make a fist. Place it between your knees, and you're gonna press your fisted hands that's between your knees and press it together. You're gonna feel an ache on your back. When you glue them together like that, it pulls in your pelvis together. You're gonna feel a lot of contraction on the outside of your pelvis as well as your inside of your thighs. With your breathing, hold it for 5 seconds. If you can't lift your feet up because of pain, you can keep your toes down, just slightly touching on the mat, and then reach forward. Try not to lift your head. That could cause that irritation in your back, and press. And if you can't do the fisted hands, you can place pillows, you can place a softball and squeeze it as hard as you can. Hold it for 5 seconds. Do it 10 times, and then progress to 10 seconds, hold 10 times. And after you glue them together in the middle, now you're gonna glue them out. So you're gonna place your hands on the outside of your thighs. If you can't do this, like pressing out because of weakness on your core and causing pain on your back, then wrap a belt, a leather belt around your thighs, and you're gonna press out the same way. Hold it isometrics, no movement, just gentle resistance. 5 seconds, hold, and breathe out. Rest your legs down. Again, press out with your breath work, which means you inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and squeeze an abdominal bracing. And after you brace them together and realign your pelvis without a lot of movement, lying on your back, now you can lie on your stomach slow and steady. So when you lie on your stomach and you feel there's still a nagging pain going down your one side of your hip, it's time to do prone press up. Place your elbows level to your shoulder and slowly look up. You're gonna feel that radiating pain centralizing across your back instead of going down. Then that's a good sign that I was telling you about earlier. We are centralizing the pain. And incorporate your breath work and hold it for 5 seconds. Hold. And then exhale, extend your arm, reaching forward. Lowering your forehead down to the mat and slow and steady going down. And then slowly go back again. Do this 5 seconds hold. Do it 10 times. And down. Now, after doing this 10 times, now we can progress on your hands. But I don't want any hip lifting off the mat. You want to concentrate on your lumbar spine. Place your hands in front of you, near your chest area, and slowly press up. And then you're going to feel, hey, I could feel the cross my back. As long as it's not going down your hip, continue. I don't want anything lifting like this off your hips, on your knees. Keep your hips down the mat and slowly look up. You're going to focus on your lumbar spine. Inhale, I rather your elbow slightly bent than forcing it to extension and you're really squeezing that lumbar spine. You have to be gentle. Slowly bend and then look up. You are centralizing the pain across your back. Hold it for 5 seconds. Slowly progress to 10 whenever you feel you can hold it. And slow and steady, lower your chest down to the mat and breathe out. Again, press up and look up. Feels so good across your back. You know it's centralizing when it's not radiating down your buttock. And then exhale down. Slow and steady. No rushing. We're not here doing it fast. You want slow, controlled motion. Last one. So my recommendation on prone press up on your hands is 5 seconds hold and then 10 seconds. And after you centralize, now you can go all fours. All four position is a good way to engage your core muscles without hurting your spine. So you can strengthen your back safely. And we're going to do cat and camel 8 repetitions only. It's good to relieve pressure off your back. To an angry cat, roll down to an angry cat. Head towards your belly button. Pelvic curl in. You're going to feel a little bit stretch across your back as you inhale, and then exhale slowly. Arch your lumbar spine. Slowly look up and breathe out. Inhale, round. One breath. One motion. And then exhale, look up. Arching your spine, looking up. Inhale, round. Exhale up. And do this 8 repetitions only. We have 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And the next exercise, we want to do more core workout as long as you can tolerate it without radiating pain down the hip area. If you can't do it, you can always go do it next time. You don't have to do it right now. But for those without pain and they feel good, you can start it now. So as you extend your right leg with your knee straight, toes pointing away, then you reach with the opposite arm, making sure your wrist is engaged, pointing forward to a bird dog. Core engaged, try not to twist your spine, keep everything stable. If this is too difficult, you can place a physio ball on your chest for support because you might be twisting. If you can tolerate it and you have good core balance so far, then you can join me now. Extend your left leg up, knee straight, and then reach with the opposite arm, right arm. And do that 10 times, alternating left and right. One breath, one motion. As you inhale, engage your core. So if you notice, my pelvis is stable. I don't want any lifting so high on your pelvis and you're twisting. I'd rather have it lower, level to your hips. And you're reaching just straight to your back. Feels so good, engaging your posterior chain muscles. Breathe in, breathe out. And do this 10 repetitions each side as well. I'm hoping you learn a lot on how to stabilize your pelvic alignment due to SI joint together with irritation on your disc that's irritating on your nerve because of that muscle imbalance. And if you want me to do a follow-along video about this one, leave a comment down below and then I'll do another video with progression and more like a follow-along with me. If you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, leave a comment down below or direct message me on my other social media and I'll try my best to answer each one of you. If you need my help and guidance, I'll be reopening my back masterclass September 30, 2023. Leave your name and email address on the early bird waitlist for a first come first serve basis. If you love this video and want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything, like and share this video. Every like you're giving to my channel, you are supporting me. If you have more time today, I have more videos for SI joint dysfunction over here. And I also have a quadratus lumborum pain if your nagging pain is more on your low back area all the way to your rib cage. Until my next video, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!